so I'll just go over it real fast. What to use for the different distances, how to transition through it, and then if you guys have questions on what to use, just ask me afterwards. So Jane went over the lengths really well. So sprint, Olympic, Ironman, half Ironman is what we're going to deal with the most. For super sprint, like nutrition stuff, you just need something like a gel beforehand that's going to break down really fast. Any of the goo products. Does everyone know like differences between like the Clif Bar goo, the goo, honey stinger, and stuff like that? There's going to be the caffeine, there's going to be the regular caffeine. Someone asks you, is caffeine bad to take during the race? It's personal preference. Try it out, tell them try it out during the training runs. It gives you a little bit of a kick without a crash, which is, if you're doing the longer stuff, it's kind of nice. Take it after the bike. Immediately after the bike, you feel it a mile, 2 miles into the run. When it comes to nutrition in a, not tortilla chips, but in a triathlon, it's before, during, and after nutrition. You don't want to be eating things that are really heavy, that are carb heavy, because it's a very long race, especially if you're doing Olympic, half Ironman or Ironman. It's a very long race. You don't want to be putting a ton of fiber through your system, a lot of heavy things. So I generally tell them eat a decent meal beforehand, have a cup of coffee 2 hours before, helps flush everything out. And then before the swim, you do want some simple carbs like a Clif Bar, 30 minutes, 40 minutes beforehand, just because it's all about releasing. A lot of people, they're not used to the swim. In the swim, you get really hungry on the longer swims when you get out. So in the transition, when you have Jenny talk about stuff being laid out, nutrition the same way. Going into the bike, good biking foods, Stinger waffle, okay, chomps. There's things that you can still be biking, but you can actually get physical, textured food into your system that'll help break down for the run. Because when you're running, you don't want to be messing around with sport beans or carrying a waffle with you during the run or after getting off the bike. That's when the goos are good. Okay, afterwards, that's when you can sell the protein bars. Immediately afterwards, you got that 30-minute window. After your workout, same thing. After the longer workouts where you're maybe doing a swim and a bike or a bike and a run, protein immediately following. And then, again, transitions. A lot of the goos, a lot of the sport beans you can carry in your apparel and the side pockets. The only thing you really should carry on the run is maybe some goo. We got the Noon, carry it in a sport bottle. When they're on the bike, you got 2 cages on most road bikes. You do 1 electrolyte, 1 water. So Noon, you can do 1 Noon, 1 water, sell the Noon, sell the Zim, because it's a lot better tasting in the longer distance events. It doesn't give you that aftertaste of Gatorade will, or getting stuff from the aid stations. So if you guys have questions on nutrition, again, I know you guys know it really well. But if you have any nutrition questions, I guess I'll just open it up. Everyone's got what to take for like super sprint rather than international or anything like that.
When did you said those are at every Ironman, half Ironman, when do those get distributed?
They're at every aid station on the biking run. And they're actually, that's half the size of like a bottle you sell in the store. But that's actually what they get out on the course. So it's that half size.
That's good. Sweet.
Cool. And then finishing it up, Jordan's just going to talk about watches, kind of electronics that triathletes might be interested in for their training and racing.